diversity going to sameness. This goes along with our Twilight Zone episode, and who knows, we may use them in the movie, but we don't have to. But this is great practice with iMovie. So the first thing you're going to do is open up iMovie for yourself, click on the star. I already opened it to save time. Get that ready. The next thing you're going to need is an image. I've saved images in our 6th grade Dropbox folder, which you can get to however you like, Finder, whatever. When you get there, it's the very top folder, and there's all these pictures I've selected. They have lots of bright colors, Legos. I picked lots of things to show diversity. So let's say, coming down here, let's say I want to do the buttons. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to click on it once, and click and hold as I drag, drop it right down into the project area. Boom. Okay. I'm going to get this out of the way, and let's say I want to create a couple of different stills to play with, like I did in the other example I showed you with the colored pencils. You can use keyboard shortcuts. Just do Command-C for copy, click outside of the still, and Command-V for paste, and it gives you a bunch of ones to play with. So I want to show diversity to sameness, so I've got a bunch of diverse buttons here. Maybe I'll leave the first one. In the second one, I want it to look like different. So I'm going to go here and look at my clip adjustments. All kinds of effects are available. I went for the negative effect. You can see over here, it shows you what each effect looks like. There's like a blurry one. It's cool. So, wow. I'm going to go with the X-ray is kind of neat too. So I'll take negative and just say done. And so now my center clip is that. And let's say I just want to go to black and white for the third clip. Clicking on that again, black and white. Okay. That's fine. Done. All right, so now we've got a lot done. We are not finished yet. We want to get some music for background. So over here, you've got the little musical notes. You've got lots of samples of sound effects. Double click on them, and there you go. It'll give you, let's turn that down. It'll give you some samples. So I think I'll go with the alien impact because it's creepy. And I'm going to drop that right into the project area there. I can see that it's not quite long enough, so I'm actually going to drop it in a second time. I could choose a different one, or I can just do it like that. So now I think I'll put transitions in between my stills before I start messing with timing. I'm going to drop everything in, and then I'll start playing around with the length of my clips and stuff. But let's get everything up into the project area that we need before we start fine-tuning. So transitions you can find down here, this little diamondy boxy thing, and there's a bunch to choose from, you know, the blocky thing or the mosaic thing. I like the more subtle, blurry types of things, so I'm going to go with a cross zoom. I'm going to drop it. I'm just holding my finger down on the trackpad. I'm dragging and I'm dropping it right in between the stills. And I'm going to go fetch another one. Drag. And see the green line lets you know it's there, and drop, let go, and it drops right in. So now we've got a cool, like, blurry transition thing there. Okay? So now we have stills, we have music, we have transitions. There's something I want to show you about the audio. You can also adjust it with an effect. Now let me turn it up so you can hear. There's a robot. Cosmic. Telephone. So echo is kind of cool. Robot works for our purposes, but I'm going to go with echo. Okay, so that changes the audio a little bit. So now let's play it and see what it looks like. Okay, so I like adding a little more suspense. I'm going to make the first clip longer. Wow, that's super short. I'm going to make it like 6 seconds long. Okay, and then I want to time it so that it changes to the middle clip when there's a loud noise sound in the music. Perfect. I did this before. I practiced before. All right. So we're almost there. I think I might want some kind of sound at the end to wrap things up, but let me show you how you can change what's going on the screen now. We can use an effect. We can decide what we want to show a little bit more closely. So I'm going to go down here to cropping, Ken Burns, and rotation. So Ken Burns is this guy, a documentary filmmaker who about 15 years ago made this awesome documentary about the Civil War, and it really revolutionized film or documentaries because he moved the camera across the still photos and made it look like the photos were kind of coming to life more so than they would if they were just still. So, I mean, we take it for granted today, but there was a day when they didn't do that. So you can set this up. The green box is where the camera starts, the red is where it ends up. So basically this would be a zooming out kind of effect that I just sort of randomly set up. Let's see what it looks like. Go over here. If you want to play, you just press the space bar. So that lets you control the zoom out. I'm going to instead go back here, go to Ken Burns. I want to do like a pan across. And I think I want to do it the other way, just being right to left to right kind of person. I don't know. Okay, so there's that first one. I like that. I actually might want to do the pan. Now here's where you get to be a bit of an artist about it. Oops, I went to the wrong thing, sorry. Speaking of being an artist. I'm going to go here, and I think I also want to do another pan across. I don't want to change up what I'm doing, but I'm going to come back this time, right to left. See how that works out. Okay, so it's bringing us. So something I can't remember how to do, which I'm sure someone is going to tell me now, is split the clip, the audio clip, so that I can cut it and then push another one right up against it. But I'm sure someone in the room is going to know how to do that, and we'll split clip. But I wonder why it's not letting me do that. I know it lets you split the video, but for some reason I'm not sure about the audio. In any case, it's okay. Timing-wise, I think I've shown you basically everything I need to show you. Reminder of where things are. You've also got a mic if you want to do a little voiceover, creepy sound effects. You've got music down here and sound effects. You've got titles, which we don't need for this project, but if you want to give your 10-second movie titles, go knock yourself out. Transitions are good to smooth the edges between the stills, and I think that's pretty much it. I could obsess about this all day, but I'm going to let you guys get to work. And after about 30 minutes, you're going to show us what you got and teach us any new tricks you learned. Very good. Have fun.